What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of House Flipper. As always, if you guys are enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like on the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. In the last episode, we were finishing up the pitch perfect apartment. Looks like today we have 3 houses or properties to choose from, 2 of which are actually full-fledged houses. The other one is this high-rise building that we have over here, sort of in the downtown area. I think the one I actually want to do today is not the one that's down here, not the high-rise, rather the cliffside house up here. This one's called Something Ends, Something Begins, ... Not everybody can pride themselves with such extraordinary views as the owner of the Cliff House. And a famous artist, Lucille, okay, I'm gonna try to remember her name, Lucille, got it, in the vault, wanted to be that person for a long time. A dramatic divorce of a celebrity couple has finally made her dream come true, since none of them wanted to live among the ghosts of their failed relationship. One man's misfortune can be another man's opportunity, as they say. All right, Lucille, we'll take on your job. We'll see what the Cliff House is all about. It doesn't look like it needs much. I can see on the top story anyways. Just kind of dirty. There's some clothes sort of strung around the property. Oh, it has a gym. Is that a helicopter pad? Oh my god, this is super bougie, dude. I thought it was gonna be nice, but I didn't think it was gonna be like helipad nice. You know what I mean?
Just look at that form, darling.
Lucille.
Isn't it marvelous? And the location provides the best of views. So inspiring. The interior.
She reminds me of the short
totally
lady from The
different
Incredibles.
story. It's a disaster.
Does she not?
The stuff left by the previous owners, so banal.
Banal?
Only cluttering the place.
What the heck does
all that
banal mean?
rubbish, reminding of their unfortunate parting. Just throw it away. I don't care about the past, darling. It distracts from the now. And the now should be all about me.
Is that
I want
right?
it clean,
Sorry, I bumped
spacious.
my
Basically
microphone arm.
everything it is not at this point. I even prepared a mood board so you could get what I mean.
Good.
That's how invested I am. Now show me how brilliant you can be,
Oh my
darling.
god, dude. There are a lot of rooms to this property. Something ends, something begins. It's gonna be really interesting to see the layout of this thing, dude. 3-story helipad, or actually maybe that's the neighbor's helipad. I don't see it anymore. Wait a minute, is it on the roof? Oh my god, it's totally on the roof of this building, isn't it? Jesus Christ, this thing is... It's too much. It's just too much. Oh, this is different for a change too. We have a very, very small budget, a budget of just $10,000. With how big this house is and how much it probably costs, I can imagine there's probably a reason why we have a bit limited of a budget here, or a bit more limited of a budget than we usually do. We're gonna enter in through the garage just because we're weird like that. We'll take a look around, see what we can see. This bike looks like it's maybe had better days. Oh no, that's the graphic. It's supposed to look that ugly. Okay. This is gonna be the main entryway for the house. Oh, whoa, I was thinking that was gonna be a sliding glass door. That is not the case, dude. Kinda like that, actually. Got a nice orangey brown sort of herringbone hardwood floor going all throughout this property, it looks like, for the most part anyways. We'll see if that changes in any of these other rooms. Nice little sitting area in here. And we have my nemesis, my least favorite thing about houses in House Flipper: interior sliding glass doors. Something about this, dude, just kind of weirds me out. I'm just not a fan of it. Oh my god, dude, this was a kitchen. It's in a bit of a state of disrepair at the moment. All we gotta do is come through and clean up. Dude, when did these people just vacate the premises? It looks like they were right in the middle of, like, having some sort of party. We got some party dip over here. A whole chicken leg just chilling on a plate still. Make that 2 chicken legs and more party dip. This is probably a bag of tortilla chips, but yeah, you know, pretty easy. Just gotta come through and clean up. I don't really love all the gold accents in the kitchen. That's not really my thing, especially a gold sink. But if this lady is, what's her name? Oh god, Lucille. If Lucille is into the gold stuff, I guess I'll try to be too. All right, that ought to do it for the kitchen, but I think we actually missed a few rooms just up at the front of the house here. We'll start with this door. This is an old office. Pretty nice little space in here still. Again, just kind of like the other rooms, just needs cleaned up a little bit, spruced up here and there. Let's continue to the left. We have a bathroom in here, a very green Bathroom. I gotta remember to come through and just turn all the lights on anywhere that there is an actual light switch. That way the space seems a bit more bright. Every time we do these walkthroughs through the houses, it just feels kind of dark and sometimes scary, sometimes depressing. It just depends on what the house actually looks like. But this room is fantastic, dude. I guess this is a living room. Again, this is, you know, the luxury DLC, so they're gonna have multiple different rooms to sit in. There's rooms to sit in, but also smoke in. There's rooms to sit in, but not smoke in. And then there's rooms to just not even sit in sometimes. Yet there's still couches and everything present. The whole luxury thing's a bit strange, I'll be honest. But that doesn't mean that this living room can't be something spectacular. It looks really good right now. I just think it needs a different layout, you know, different configuration for all the chairs and whatnot. But we only have a $10,000 budget, so I really don't think we're going to be doing all that much here. Looks like this is going to be the spiral staircase going down. Then we also have a spiral staircase going up as well. Let's go upstairs first, and then we'll check out the basement. I love these stairs, too. I think these look really, really nice. They did a pretty good job trying to match the floor color with the stair floor color. I think it looks okay. Downstairs is actually better than up here. This is a bit more orange than what they got going on elsewhere. But this is the gym area that we kind of saw in the loading screen for this property. We're gonna make our way through this interior sliding glass door. Again, why wouldn't you just have an archway? Like, why wouldn't you just do an opening here? Putting a door here just, I don't know, man. It's weird. Obviously not for me. Got a pretty decent looking bedroom in here. This is, again, something that we saw in the loading screen for this property. Just a bunch of clothes, you know, dirty laundry. Same thing in the closet. Got a bunch of dirty laundry in here. Good space, though. Good space. Tons of storage. And then this is going to be the master bath. I'm assuming this is the master. Oh, wow. They were having some fun in here, dude. Got a little wine glass, wine bottle sitting next to the jacuzzi tub. Looking good. I do not enjoy the wall coverings. I don't know. Is that a wallpaper? Is that supposed to be a tile? I don't like the look of this at all. But I think we can all agree that this view is spectacular, and there's definitely nothing I would change about this. I love how you can also see the yacht that we worked on in episode 1 as well, from what I'm assuming is going to be one of the final houses that we have available throughout this pack. But nonetheless, we got a few more rooms to skim on through. Oh, this is it, ladies and gents. This is the helipad, dude. This is so sick. So bougie. Like, definitely way too extra. Oh, we have an additional door. Why is the kids' room, looks like a kids' room anyways, but why does the kids' room need rooftop access to the helipad? Does this kid have his own helicopter as well? Just past the door we came out of, there's actually another spiral staircase that goes down to the pool area. Pretty nice looking spot back here as well. Got a lovely view of the ocean and the canal right here. You still can't quite see the sign back there that says Moonrise Bay, but you can kind of make it out off in the distance. Let's head back up the spiral stairs and back through the door we came out. And we'll check out this kid's room, I guess. We kind of saw it from this doorway on the exterior of the property. It looks like they were starting on it, as you can tell from these tiles down here. Maybe they were changing the graphic in here to dinosaurs instead of whatever the heck this is. But that's kind of neat that you can sort of see that they were working on it. You know, they were in the process of it. Really sad though, because the storyline said something about a divorce, and obviously this is a kid's room, so all the feels go out to the kid, of course, because that's not a fun situation to try to live through. But we're gonna make our way back downstairs again and down the next floor so we can see what this basement level is all about. So far, getting some man cave vibes. Got a foosball table, isn't that what this is called, foosball? I don't get out much, you guys. Behind this door, this is the theater room. Good looking space as well. Still got some chip bags, potentially. Maybe some blood, not 100% sure. Hopefully that's just wine. But a pretty nice looking spot in there. Oh, I didn't even notice all the lights and whatnot. There's the projector as well. Can turn that on. Wait, does it make a difference if we have these lights on or off? No, you just really can't see the projector all that well. Alrighty, on to, I think this is gonna be the last room in the house. We got another little side room over there, probably a bathroom or a closet, but this is a fantastic room as well. It has a similar view, obviously, to the room just above it. Kind of looks like it has the same window layout anyways, but another bedroom nonetheless. And then back in here, this is gonna be the bathroom. A bit on the small side and a bit dark. Since there aren't any windows in this bathroom, I don't think dark tile was the move there. I think you want something a little bit more, you know, bright. But I think that is now everything pretty well gone through. We've seen all 3 levels of this house, and now we have to go through and figure out where we're actually gonna start with this property. I think we'll probably start in the garage and just work our way around. Start by just collecting all the trash and things they want us to throw out. And we'll go ahead and tackle that. I'll see you guys here in a few minutes. I gotta say, I don't think this house has been as dirty or as cluttered as any of the other houses that we've looked at so far. This thing was actually pretty easy. The kitchen was probably the dirtiest room. It had the most trash in it. Also had the most stains on the counters and floor and whatnot. But we are now ready to move into the next phase of operations here at this property. We haven't even touched our budget yet, ladies and gents. And to be honest, I haven't seen a lot of buy object options. I'm only really seeing a lot of sell object options. So I don't know if we're really gonna break into that budget even a little bit, but the next thing we're gonna do is break out our sledgehammer. You guys can see on the mini map up there in the top right corner, we have this corner of wall to take out. Did the music just get louder for some reason, or is that just me? Anyways, we're gonna be going from this corner of the wall all the way across here, just about to the end where this door actually stops, or where the lintel stops, I guess. And then same thing on this side, we're gonna be knocking out from this wall all the way over to this corner wall right here. Yo, why did the music actually get louder though? That's never happened to me before. Okay, this opened up so much more room in this house. Like, I don't know why they didn't do this beforehand. And we haven't even sold anything yet. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be getting rid of each and every single one of those sliding glass doors, dude. Thank heavens, okay? Like I mentioned, sliding glass doors have no place being on the inside of a home. It just looks weird. And now all that's left in this room, it looks like it's just going around and selling some more objects. We'll see if there's gonna be any point in this property where we'll be buying stuff. But now we're gonna make our way downstairs and we're gonna check down there, see if we have to, you know, knock out any walls in this basement half. I don't think so. And actually, I missed cleaning the theater room. Completely missed it. We still got a little bit of trash in here, so those of you that really want to see me pick up trash and clean up dirt and stuff, there you go. There's a little morsel, a little taste for you. But it doesn't look like there's anything down here that we need to demolish or change, alter in any way. And it looks like that is going to be a similar story for the upstairs, the top floor of the property. So I guess the next thing to do is get out our cell tool, and we're just gonna go around, aim this at every item they'd like us to get rid of, and we're gonna do exactly that. I will see you guys when we're all finished up with this. Okay guys, I've gone through now and sold everything that Lucille wanted us to get rid of. I also just noticed that, remember when we started and we had a budget of $10,000? Now that we've sold so many things, our budget has actually increased about $12,000. So we now have a total budget of $22,000. I don't know if it was like that on previous homes that we've worked on, or if I'm just now figuring out that that exists. But I think that's pretty cool because it does give us a little bit more wiggle room to complete a space for, especially because they had us delete just about half of this kitchen, which is going to be really expensive to replace. So our next task is actually going to take place downstairs in the basement. There are quite a few orbs that appeared after we started, you know, getting rid of stuff. So in this room, I believe this is where Lucille wants another bedroom potentially, and then there's also a few orbs in this back bathroom in here. So we're gonna start with the walls in the bathroom, and this could be the first time that we're taking a look at any of Lucille's inspiration boards as well. So she likes very neutral colors is what I'm picking up on, some concretes, things with lots of texture. I can appreciate that. She says, I'm expecting to see forms elegant in their simplicity, light wood and neutral colors in these rooms. Nothing too distracting. Less is more, darling. Remember that. So for the floors in here, for the bathroom anyways, I think that's a concrete floor. If we can do that with some white walls, I could see that looking really nice. So I'm just gonna get a big old can of white paint. We'll plop that down right there. And now for the flooring, there's not a concrete option. This snowy marble could actually work pretty well. Just take this quickly from corner to corner. Thankfully, it's a pretty small room. Only costs about 50 bucks to actually tile the flooring in here, so lucked out there. Next, we're gonna go through and just get some white on these walls. should be pretty quick and easy. Okay, painting complete. Now we get to move into the lighting. Or should we do the walls and flooring in this room first? Since these are our only other orbs, let's actually tackle this first. We'll do the walls in here. Same inspiration board. I'm seeing maybe like a bamboo-esque accent wall. Do they have anything similar to that? Similar, but it doesn't really look as good, I don't think. So let's go with this crystal. And then as for the floors in this room, I think I want to try to match that, what looks like a light pine, maybe? A very, very light wood. I want to try to do something similar to that. So maybe we go just with the floor panel pine here. We'll take this from corner to corner, see what that looks like. Oh, we can't quite get to the far edge there. Oh, that looks pretty good. The pattern of this one, though, is just so repetitive looking. Like, you can obviously tell that the texture just sort of keeps repeating all the way along the floor. So I don't know, for that reason, I might actually change it. Let me do this last little bit over here. It doesn't look that bad. And I think once we get a little bit lighter color up on the wall, that might help it as well. Worst case, if we get the room painted and we still don't like it, we can thankfully change it. It's a lot easier to change that than it is to, you know, change the wall color or something. Just a bit more time consuming to do something like this. Okay, actually though, this is the fastest I think we've ever painted a room before, and that's mainly because the room is mainly windows, so it didn't actually require all that much paint. But now we're left with the lighting decision in these rooms. We're gonna start in the bathroom and then we'll go back out into the bedroom. But if we take a look at her inspiration board here, she has like a hanging lamp, something with a lamp shade to it. And then I don't notice any lighting in the bathroom. I really just want something that's gonna illuminate a lot of the room, but not take up that much space. What about the circular light? Would that look okay in there? If we just put a circular light like that in the center of the room, I think that'll work out okay. Next, we have some sort of decorational piece in here. That's gonna be the mirror. Just because I'm not quite sure what vanity we're gonna go with just yet, I'm just gonna select a random mirror for the time being, and we'll just hang that up on the wall, just so it's satisfied. As for the lighting in the bedroom, I was gonna do something similar, but I really do want to give her that hanging light with that lamp shade that she was after. So I'm going to see if they have something similar to this image right here. I don't think I'll be able to find a white one, but this one looks pretty close. Oh, hang on, dude. There's the white one. Perfect. All right, there we go. Got a brand new light in here, looking good. I guess we can actually see what it looks like illuminating the room. Pretty solid, but we do have two new options over here. I'm gonna go with this one. I think it matches the ceiling light that we chose. Now let's turn those lights on. There we go. Okay, that's the amount of light that we were looking for. Now here's probably gonna be the bed. We'll go ahead and pick that out as well. Since we went with such a light flooring, I feel like we need something darker. Maybe not this dark, but definitely not like a light wood like this. I just feel like that's gonna clash really bad. So I'm gonna go with this light colored bed, but with a dark wood frame. And over here we have three little orbs. I have no idea what this is gonna be. There's an armchair, and this one is a wardrobe. For the wardrobe and hopefully the chair, I'm just gonna go with this quace. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's the same name that was used on the bed as well. So I feel like we'll just keep things simple that way. Okay, well, there goes that plan. They do not have a quace or quace armchair, so I'm just gonna go with the simple armchair. And lastly, we just have to choose a coffee table. I think something square with a glass top on it would look pretty nice, but I'm gonna make sure it has the same sort of wood color that all the other furniture has. And we'll put that right next to the chair, just like that, dude. Okay, I thought that was the last thing, but now we got two more orbs in here. These are just, you know, decorative things, nothing too crazy. But she would like us to pick some sort of painting to put just above the bed. And with the color scheme that we got going on in here, or lack thereof, I'm gonna go with this one to add a little bit of something to it. We'll see what small looks like. Oh God, it's so big, dude. And that just doesn't look right. That just does not look right, dude. Do they have any smaller options? You know, they probably weren't really thinking that we were gonna use a bed with such a tall or such a high headboard. So maybe we just swap this out for something else. I don't know. Let's try a different art piece first. Truthfully, I don't think it matters which one we choose, because they're all about this size, even in the smallest variant of them. So there's never gonna be one that looks good above the headboard here. So we're just gonna place it over there next to the door. It'll be fine. And then over here, they would like, or she would like, a sculpture of some sort. I didn't notice any sculptures in her inspiration photos, so I'm just gonna make an executive decision, and we're gonna get this one in a very, very large variant. Real good statement piece over there, you know? And I think that is all the orbs for this space anyways. We're also good in the bathroom. Oh, the light's not turning on anymore though. Oh, because we don't have a freaking light switch in here. Hang on, there was a duplicate light switch. I think upstairs should be the same, like, elegant black one, the little square ones. Let's see. Yeah, over here. Okay, perfect. On one of the walls that we demoed in this room, there was actually a light switch that just, you know, like they always do, they'll fall to the ground, and then you're just left with the only option of moving them rather than being able to sell them. So in this case, it works out because we needed one that looked just like this anyways. Boom, there we go. Got a light switch in the bathroom. Except it doesn't work. Hello? Seriously? It actually does not function. And like I mentioned, we can't sell it. So in that case, we're gonna try to grab our own, and we'll see if this one, okay, that actually works. Makes a lot of sense. We'll just bring this original one back upstairs and put it back down where we had it at before. But ladies and gentlemen, I think now all we have to do is go through and make our decisions, if we have any decisions to be made on wall color and, you know, changing the floor here and there if we have to do that sort of thing. And it doesn't really look like we have all that many rooms to actually change or modify in any way. So while we're at it, I'm also gonna go through and purchase all of the new furniture that she would like us to include. And I think that'll be a wrap on this property, dude. It's been a quick one, but it's also been really nice to just see something different, something we haven't seen before. So with that being said, I will see you guys here in just a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, the helipad house is now finally complete. Or I guess it's more commonly referred to in the game as the cliff house. Nonetheless, it's got a helipad, so that's super cool. I was honestly really surprised with just how little Lucille wanted us to do here. And some of the stuff that she had us do, I didn't agree with 100%, like for instance, changing the floor. I actually much rather preferred the original floor than what she had us install for whatever reason. I think it's just the wood itself is a bit too skinny compared to the original stuff. It's a bit chunkier. I think it looked a little bit nicer in this room. At the end of the day, this is going to be her house, so however she wants to decorate it is how we're gonna decorate it. But remember just how much of the original kitchen we actually tore out? There used to be a whole line of cabinets just on this wall where this planter is now. And that's mainly because I had nowhere else to put a huge wall planter like this. Funny enough, actually, there was originally a sort of marble tile hidden just behind it, and it's like perfectly the exact height that it needs to be to just cover it up. So we didn't actually paint over that or anything. We just covered it up with these little wall planters here. But I'm getting a little too ahead of myself. Let's actually go back to the front of the house, because in the garage, surprise, surprise, nothing's new in here. So we can actually shut this door. We never have to step foot in that space again. This office, however, is exactly as I remember it looking from The Incredibles. Big chair, tiny little lady sitting in the chair. This was another room where I was kind of like, okay, did you really need to sell all the original stuff, or could you have just left it? Because what she put in here is basically the exact same thing. It's just a bit more modern. There's more metal involved. It's not so much just all wood, everything. But we're gonna keep moving right along here to the next room in the house that's actually the bathroom. If you guys remember, this whole bathroom was green. Pretty much. There were like a couple of these little pillar things made out of this white tile, but then she had us change the green out for what looks like a prison type of tile. Like, I don't even know how to describe this. It's kind of similar to cinder block, I guess, but this is exactly how I imagine a prison bathroom looking. It's not for me, but you know what? If she likes that type of look, good on her, right? Continuing on into the original sort of sitting area, I guess you could call it. We'll say living room. We got rid of a painting in here, and I don't think we did anything else. I don't remember adding anything else into the living room portion other than these two paintings here, which are, again, just kind of boring. We got a lot of black and white in here. And then back in the pantry, it's still just a pantry. This was the original kitchen floor, by the way, if you've forgotten. We now have a snowy marble sort of look. But this pantry or storage room is exactly the same as it was. There's still no lights in the room either. And then the coffee maker and the microwave are new in here, but I think that about does it. The sitting room over here just to the left of the kitchen is all completely the exact same that it was before. Let's actually move downstairs. I feel like downstairs there's a little bit more going on than upstairs, so we'll check out this space first. Over here in the theater room, the only thing we did is added 4 of these upright speakers, sort of a surround sound system for the theater room. Definitely something that it was missing, so I see her for that for sure. Just a few feet this way, this is actually going to be the basement bedroom for this house. Pretty nice looking spot. We kind of designed this room together, so I don't think there's anything new in here to actually check out. Maybe the bathroom, I guess. Oh, right. Okay, so we now have a shower over here in the corner. We have a new toilet, and we also have a new vanity. Funny enough, the exact spot where I placed down this mirror is the exact spot where it still sits today. I didn't even have to move it. It just worked out perfectly. But I think that about does it for the basement, dude. Let's head upstairs and let's finish strong with a whole lot of nothing. Like, this room is so empty. I feel like they could have had us do something in here. I don't know what, but it's the room directly off of the helipad. Like, you would think that there'd be something special going on in here, but no, it's just another one of their many sitting rooms. Off to the left, surprise, surprise, another sitting room. This one's kind of weird because they wanted a very specific amount of these wall panels put in. Sort of the wainscoting with a wallpaper just above it. It's a look for sure, but I think it would have looked better if the whole room was wrapped in that wallpaper, not just this little corner. Got another couch in here though, some turquoise carpet, which is always good, you know, always want that in your sitting rooms. And the last room of the house is her artiste room. I almost forgot that she was an artist until we started adding in all these like easels and things, and don't even question what's going on here in the center of the room. I had nowhere else to put these large cabinets, so I tried to almost make what I thought was like a sort of a craft space, if you catch my drift. So that's what we got going on here. And then back in what used to be a closet is still a closet. Absolutely no change there. And back in what used to be the bathroom is still the bathroom. We just don't have a tub now. Instead, there's kind of like this drying off area. I don't know how else to explain it. But apart from that, we have some hand soap and another style of hand soap. But that's it. That is the whole house now completely finished up. I'm gonna go through and try to get a couple of good screenshots for possible thumbnails, but I think we're about ready to turn this thing over. All right, I got all the thumbnails that I really cared to get anyways. There aren't too many good angles of this house, if I'm being honest. I think the coolest aspect about it is, of course, the helipad, also the fact that it's on a cliffside, but there's no really good way of actually capturing either one of those things. So hopefully I got something nice, something I can actually work with, but we are officially ready to turn this house over to the lovely Lucille for, of course, $29,000. We'll go ahead and complete it. We'll see the before and after, sort of the transition. It's really not gonna be all that much. Again, we only really changed like the flooring and the wall coverings in each room. But it's clean now. It's definitely somewhere that she can spend a lot of time in. Definitely somewhere where she'll hopefully be able to call it home for quite some time and get a bunch of her artwork done while she's staying there. Kitchen actually not terrible. Kind of surprised that actually worked. Oh, there's a good photo of the exterior, dude. See, that's what I was talking about. It's really hard to like get a good photo of that because where they were positioned for that screenshot was essentially out of the map. Kind of wish there were some mod or some tool that they would incorporate where we would get like a free cam, you know, fly around a little bit, take some better pictures and whatnot. But that was a really fun property. It was really easy, you know, not really all that much to it. And now that we're back at home, I think that's where we're gonna wind things down at for today. Once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.